Hi, I'm not sure where I'll put this in one of my videos, but this is a rare clear glaze cone 4 firing, which is mostly slip ware, which is basically a white slip with underglazes added to it. Well, actually mason stains really, and over B-Mix 5 clay. So got a couple of carved sgraffito pieces here, and this is just black slip sprayed over B-Mix white clay, and then sgraffito carved through it using a little tool. And there's another one of those. I think I have 3 of those in here. And then I make the crow pieces, which is a stencil technique, masking out over the black clay. So white pot, black slip over the top, and then mask that with paper, and then spray white over the top of it 3 times, or brush the white on, whichever you want to do, and then take the paper stencils off and then sgraffito carve into the black. Underneath is the white again. These are stencil work for the local resort that's here in Nova Scotia called White Point, and they have white bunnies on the property, so I make their mugs and bowls. There's a green slip, blue slip, and a turquoise here. So White Point is about an hour's drive from here. It's a big resort hotel, and that's a turquoise slip there. To cone 4, which is why I fire these to cone 4. The slip is actually bubbles if you take it to cone 5. More of those. I do pieces for them once, maybe twice a year. And they sell them in the gift shop right there in White Point. And there's a crow mug. Somebody wants this piece. I was waiting for this to come out of the kiln. And there's the other one of the little carved whale cafe au lait bowls. And here's one of the White Point mugs. So green slip, peacock green I call it, over the white B-Mix with paper stencils underneath. I have a video of stencil removing and doing a stencil piece, if you look back in the history, and it was a landscape bowl that I was doing to show how to stencil if you're interested. This is 4 layers of stencils, actually 3 layers of stencils, 4 layers of colored clay with stenciling in between. I don't do these pieces very often anymore because I don't really, it's a bit of a tedious process to make them. There we go. Now you can see the horse is a bit better in these ones. Yeah, it's like, when you're doing multiple layers, it takes hours and hours to make the piece. It's because you have to wait for each layer to dry before you can put the next layer of stencils on. And I did this for long enough. We made a living making these pieces for about 9 or 10 years. But still get orders for these pieces because people have bought them over the years, and then they break a piece and they want it again. And it's just very, it becomes somebody's favorite coffee mug, so I have to make them another, which is fine. Okay, this is the next layer down, so it's the same pieces. I made 15 of these mugs for White Point, different colors. That's a sort of a salmon color I buy. Sort of a salmon pink, but it's not a horrible pink. It's not too bright. I like it because it's sort of in between. A light sort of, I don't know, it's not peach either, but it's a nice color. And then blue, the famous blues that I do. These colors are so popular. Blue is because of the ocean, I guess, that we live by. But these 2 blues are the most popular slip colors that I make. So Robin Hopper's slip is 40% ball clay, 20% EPK kaolin, and 20% silica, 10% potash feldspar and 10% Frit 3110. But it only goes up to cone 4. Some more of the horse bugs. Peacock green again. I do these with dogs, horses and cats, but you have to bribe me anymore because I'm not really making these very often. It's a lot of stencil cutting too, so because each stencil can only be used once. Somebody said you could just reuse them. Well, it takes longer to wash them after they've been used than it would to actually cut new ones. And this underneath here is why I was going to show you doing this kiln, because I had to remake a bowl for somebody who bought it decades ago. So this is one of the stencil pieces when I used to do really large pieces doing stencils. This lady had this for decades and broke it. So I made her another one. And this is a really nice piece. It's a large fruit bowl, and on the bottom it's blue underneath. And I put, if you can see it, I did the chattering in the actual underside, which wasn't on the original, but this is much nicer than the bottom of the original. But this lady's going to be overjoyed, I think, when she sees this, because this is a great piece.